All right, so we have made it to Saturday of this holiday weekend. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend and that you don't have 5,000 gatherings to go to if you celebrate Thanksgiving, because that can be a little bit overwhelming. We actually decided not to have a Thanksgiving at our house this year because everyone already had two or three to go to, and it's like we're not trying to make more work for everybody. Oh, speaking of, so today's card is No Place Like Home. Card number 50. And I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle today because I'm a junkie for the Wisdom of the Oracle. I absolutely love this deck. All right. And the images on the cards are so absolutely amazing. They're extremely attractive. So, no place like home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself that no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit, or God, source, universe, whatever term you like to use for it. So, the no place like home, being authentic. This is something that I know the astrology, the energy over the last year has been so intense about being your authentic self. We are entering into the age of Aquarius, and as cliche as that sounds, because of all the songs from the 60s, like it's legit happening now. We are transitioning into the age of Aquarius, which is all about being authentic, being unique. Let your freak flag fly. Like, this is the time to stop trying to fit in, to stop trying to be accepted. You take the mask off, be you. Because when we're trying to be something we're not being true to ourselves. And that actually is just soul killing, because there's a part of you that wants so badly to be expressed. And a part of that process and being able to really not care what other people think is getting back in your power. And we've talked a lot about healing, and that that is like step one, letting go of the need to be accepted. Because when you become your authentic self and you stop wearing masks and stop trying to do the things that you think other people want you to do so that they'll like you, when you get in that place of personal power, you don't care if they like you, because you like you. And when you're authentic and you allow your energy to be true and real, then you attract the people that are naturally meant to be in your life, that your tribe, because the other freaks will see you and recognize you, and you'll have your own little freak tribe. And I'm only using that term because I said let your freak flag fly, because none of us truly are freaks. We're all made in a unique way for a unique reason and purpose. And you'll find that as you come more into that authentic part of you, opportunities that really speak to you will start to appear in your life, because your energy is at a level where it connects with your true authentic self and the true authentic things that were meant to be in your life all along. And you know not everyone's experience of home has been a safe and comfortable place, a place where you can let your hair down and just be you. And I think sometimes that in itself has created this need to constantly wear a mask. And what's beautiful is that when you finally take that mask off confidently. You wear the clothes you like. You do the things you like to do. You splash in the puddles. You play in the rain. You ride the automatic horse at Meyer, even though you're 47. I may do that sometimes. Anyway, who cares what other people think? If you are being true to you, you're having a good time, you're expressing your highest possible version of your authentic self, because that's what you're here for. And that's why you were made the way that you were made. There's nothing wrong with that, because once you've gone and done your healing and you've let go of a lot of the garbage that you've carted around up to this point in life, and you start to feel light and free and fun, the authentic you is coming from that inner light. And so you're not wanting to do anything damaging to people. You just want to have fun. You want to have fun. You want to experience life. You want to have adventure. You want to try new things. You want to experience new people. And coming from that lighthearted place, even if people don't like you, you're not hurting anyone. And again, you really won't care because you're just being. And we spend so much of our lives doing and trying to meet standards and comparing and all of these other things that just weigh us down. And when you finally find home inside yourself, life changes and you start to see things through a whole new perspective. And it's a joy that's hard to describe if you've never experienced it. And because I did spend so much of my life on the other side of that, wearing the mask, jumping through hoops like a chihuahua on crack. I mean, just trying to meet all these expectations and do all these things. And if someone had told me to be at home in myself, so far I hadn't even experienced a home where I could be myself. So that would not have spoken to me. But if you think of like the most amazing environment that you can imagine, where you just feel completely at ease, relaxed, happy, that's what that feels like. And you no longer have to expend so much energy because you're not trying to be so many things. You're just naturally being you. And so, once again, the key is healing, doing the healing work to unearth you. Because by the time we're adults, we have been bombarded with so much garbage, indoctrination, programming from society, from our families, from our subconscious, from everything around us that we don't even know who we are. And the irony being, this is the stage in your life where you're supposed to choose your life partner, you're supposed to choose your lifelong career path. And at this point, at that transition from childhood into adulthood where you're legally an adult, that's probably the most confusing time ever, right? And that's when you're supposed to make these huge decisions. And I think a lot of times because we've already invested so much time in a certain career or in a certain relationship or a certain way of being that we've come to identify with that we lose track of who we really are. So if you could take some time today, and one of the things I like to do is have people kind of reflect back on your childhood. Find an old picture of you as a child, one where you're just exuberant and happy and like that spunky, sassy version of you. What were you doing? Who were you then? And preferably before you started elementary school, because that's when we start to lose ourselves. And there's peer pressure and teachers and expectations and things that, who were you when you were 4 years old running barefoot in the yard? Look inside you. Find that version of you. Get back in touch with that feeling. Come home to who you truly are because it's amazing. So I hope this helps. I will talk to you soon. Love and light. Hey, would you describe yourself as a people pleaser? Do you have trouble setting boundaries? just feel exhausted from taking care of everything and everyone around you and feel like you always come last? Have you just been kind of going through the day-to-day motions, but you're not really living? Just no passion, there's no adventure, no fun in your life anymore? Then this is the offer for you. If you'd like to make 2023 the year you become unfuckwithable, and just for fun, I've got the definition here, when you are truly at peace and in touch with yourself and nothing anyone says, does, or thinks can bother you. Meaning that you are so firm in your power and so certain in who you are that no outside influence can deter you from living the life that you truly desire and deserve. And if that sounds like the way you'd like to live, click on the link below to get more information on how you can make 2023 the year you become unfuckwithable and start living the rest of your life as the best of your life.